Hello world, we are the
Brother Floggers!
We are here to tell you if a movie is groovy, and if this is beneficial for you, make sure you like and subscribe and share with your friends. We are doing a Vidangel special for the movie The Lovebirds today.
They're such lovebirds.
And we're going to talk about not only what's in this movie, but if this movie was appropriate for filtering through Vidangel today. So we'll wait for that at the end. We'll get to that.
You'll see.
Today we invited the actor Paul Sparks, who plays the character Mustache. And was it Hitler Mustache? He is not Hitler in this movie. We called Paul and we said, we must ask you a question. And he said he must shave it for later.
He told us to shave it for later.
Oh boy. We must shave it for later. That shouldn't be that funny at this moment in time. Okay.
The movie wasn't that bad. That's the joke.
Oh boy. This movie is about a boyfriend and a girlfriend who are getting stale in their relationship, and they end up falling into a series of unfortunate events that lead them being chased by cops and by bad guys and trying to figure out who is a murderer and how to not be pinned as the murderer themselves. This movie was actually surprisingly funny that got kind of old over time. It started out actually had really funny jokes. Kumail
Nanjiani. What's wrong with this?
Like you say something.
It's not English.
Oh, he's so weird.
Kumail. We'll see about that. Kumail?
I don't know.
It's pretty funny.
Kumail. Anyway, yes, Kumail.
Kumail is pretty funny.
Yeah, him and actually the chemistry between Kumail and
Issa.
Issa. Kumail and Issa. Kumail Nanjiani. Issa. Were really funny in this. No, they actually had super good chemistry. They're both really funny. I was actually surprised with Issa with her the movie she's been in. She hasn't been like in a lot of like comedy. Well, not like this kind of comedy, and she was funny. She was really good.
You're crying. I am crying.
I've got so much water in my head right now. Woo!
Issa.
Which is actually Issa Rae, just in case you missed that.
But it's more fun to say Issa. Yeah, they did have some pretty clever humor.
It was really clever, and it really kind of it's like a traditional. Like story, it's not a traditional story, but it's original story, but kind of a
it's an original traditional classic story.
Yeah, it's a classic story in that they're not really getting along, and then over the course of time they
like Harrison Ford, Princess Leia.
Yeah.
Over time they like each other. Kiss.
Yeah, it's kind of that kind of deal.
Sort of,
without giving you too much of a spoiler alert. But it is fairly a predictable movie, so we're not really giving you a whole lot.
It's pretty predictable.
You kind of know from the movie that's going to happen.
It's just the joy of the journey.
Yeah.
And for the most, there's some off-color jokes, but not too bad, really. It's mostly language. There's a lot of
ton
words.
Of language, yeah. And again, this was we watched it on Vidangel, and so it was filtered out. And so there was a lot of blank spots. And there was a couple scenes in particular where it was just like a lot of the F words were dropped, a lot of swearing. And then the rest of it wasn't as bad, but it was definitely...
There's around 80 F words through the movie. Oh, I'm so boring. But yeah, like you said, there were a few scenes where it's like... And then...
no. Skip.
A couple, but for the most part, it wasn't too bad.
So I guess for as far as being filter appropriate, to me, I felt like there's one too many swear words in this one for me to really recommend it. I felt like there's too many, like, you could tell exactly what they're saying when they're close up, and so I didn't really enjoy it a lot for that reason. And I felt like if I mean, I'm glad I filtered it to block that out, but I don't think I would recommend it to someone to watch.
Just a little bit too much to filter out.
There was
in regards
a lot.
to language. There's one pretty main like sexual scene too that was,
and it was just skip. You don't miss anything from the movie.
No, nothing.
It was
plot
just
relevant,
a couple
but
jokes that then they throw in about it. And I felt like it was really clever script writing, really good comedy as far as like delivering lines. It was nice that they could have made this kind of a movie about race, because you have a Pakistani guy and an African American woman, but they didn't. That's
Come on, Nanjiani.
But they didn't make it about race. They had a couple jokes about race, which were actually landed very well.
They're tastefully done, yeah.
But it wasn't about that. It was two actors who were there and they did their job, and it came out as a fairly funny movie.
Just a lot of crap to cut out.
Yeah, a lot of language. It was really about the language.
The language.
It really was, and a couple sex scenes.
For actual like writing and stuff, I think I'd give it a 1. Like, it was a pretty entertaining movie.
It was entertaining. I would give it a 1 as well. I think it was.
But yeah, it depends on your level of comfortableness with like the filters, because of course you'd watch this filtered.
Of course.
Wouldn't you? No.
All right, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. We hope this was beneficial for you. We're going to be doing more Vidangel reviews to let you know if a movie is groovy, if it's filterable, and if it's even worth watching at all. So like and subscribe and let your friends know that we've got this awesome reviews show going, and we will catch you at the next movie.
Catch you later.